So there's an example of pentatonic A, and I'm going to go through what I was doing and show you how it makes sense for you. Introduction riff, I was taking shape 1A, our foundation shape, and I was using the centerpiece of it. So I trilled off the D string inside the shape, open A, went into a center box riff, G, now run G shape 1 up, F, E. What's happening is I'm using shape 1A in my intro, shape 1G, shape 1F, and doing almost the exact same riff with slight variations, which can change every time you do it. And as long as you're in key and you're inside the shape, you can't hit a wrong note. The only time it sounds wrong, and the only time a wrong note is hit, is when we leave our shapes, leave our key, leave our scale. So this isn't a song, again, this is just blues riff training. When I got down to E, these are all traditional. Then I'm using a piece of shape 4 for E, because the notes could also have been played here. They are the same notes. You see what I mean? I just chose to go there so that I could get the ghost light at the end. Right. Couldn't get that same slide from here and sound the same. So every little nuance of your playability depends on where you do what you do. So the riff, the rhythm that I was playing, inside of shape 1A, and pedaling the box, or what some people call double stopper, which is obviously your G and your D and your G. Okay, so now this is called a passing tone. What a passing tone is a note that's outside the scale that you can make work for you as long as you don't stay on it for about a second. It's a passing tone. So obviously the scale doesn't have this. The scale is, but we hit that little roll. So we use that as a passing tone. And in this particular rhythm that I made up, I'm coming into it, sliding, pedal and boxing, pedal and boxing. simply staying inside of those shapes that I used in the intro, the A, the G, the F, and the E, and I'm coming up, and then I'm power chord pass toning. So, because this, obviously, the G sharp or A flat, is not inside of the riff. It's a passing power chord, just like this was a passing tone. So we got. See that? That's all it is a passing chord. It's the same as we had a passing tone. Blues is notorious for that. Texas blues, Chicago blues primarily, passing tones, man. Where you'll run the scale, and instead of just saying, you'll put it. Passing tones. Make them work for you. That's what they're there for. So, the riff. Just got the double stopper here inside the box. Just think of this as a box, and a double stopper here. 7th fret and 5th fret of your D and G. This is all out of A. Okay. Second rhythm is simply your traditional power chord with the add. So I'm coming down all the way to the F. That's the stretch. G, F, G, and return. That's the entire rhythm. Entire songs can be made with no more rhythm than that, and a lot of blues songs are, and everything else is just the leads and vocals that come in between that fill in the song. I could make this a blues song for a band in 5 minutes by simply showing a guy that rhythm, and then me putting leads over it with a bass player in the background holding the same rhythm notes, and a little snare drum back there laying it down. Somebody singing. That's how quickly a riff can be thrown together when it comes to blues. My phone's putting out a little EMF that's causing a bunch of noises on the back of the amp. So they're right next to each other. So for example, if I had another guy sitting here to do that, but just coming in and piecing little slow-mo riffs in there, getting a lot of mileage out of just a very few notes. I could be in there going, and you can hear that background. Bum, ba-dum, ba. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. You can do whatever. And that's all there is to that. So, basically, I'm just re-stressing to you that all you need to play blues-oriented, blues-based rock and roll is just to know those 5 pentatonic shapes and how they transfer position into each key. Once you do know them, it's impossible to forget them. Once you have them burned in, you won't have to think about where notes are, and that's the beauty of being comfortable with your playability, is knowing that you don't have to think about where am I going to go. Your mind and your fingers will take you there, because what you hear in your head will start coming out here. It's like a symbiont relationship. And that's the goal of any musician, I think. So practice that a little bit and enjoy it.